Hey, what's going on, guys? Your boy Jermaine Houghton here. Gonna do a quick recap of trades we took last week. Really light week last week to begin with. Only did one video, one trade idea, and that was this idea here on the New Zealand CAD. As you can see, we still had it set up. We had a profit, a stop loss of 50 pips, a profit target of 300 pips. Now with this trade, I did post the update video. If you look back on the site, you'll see I had an update video of me making profits on this particular trade. So what I did was this trade actually came up and stopped me out. Now, why did I still make a profit on this trade? Because the setup, even though the market spiked into these areas and got the stops out, the setup was still validated by it rejecting these highs. So once it stopped me out, rejected these highs, and pulled back into this area, I knew it was confirmation that I was right, and so I got back into the trade because I still saw the risk reward. So I got stopped out here and re-entered here, and the pips that I lost, I gained those back very quickly because you can see this is a very favorable risk reward scenario. And with a lot of my setups, I tend to do that. If I see it goes and stops me out and rejects, I will re-enter that trade because it still shows that my trade is valid. If you look through the trade ideas that we went through over the last couple weeks, you'll see that a couple of them have ran up, try to hit the stops, and have come back into a very favorable profit area. What that is a lot of times the market makers, not the market makers, I hate to say that, but the banks, they try to push it to those levels to seek out prices so the market can fail. So this market went up and failed at this area here. It brought in a lot of sellers, and you can see now they've piled on and we've been moving. So I'm gonna look at the daily chart on this because that's what we took the trade on, and we can see where this is heading. You can see that this move is still well underway, so there's still a lot of profit left in this. Definitely a good one to look to short on rallies, at least back to this trend line. You'll be safe, which is around the 94.50 area. So there's still at least 200 pips in this. So on a rally, I'll be probably looking to short this New Zealand CAD. A couple of the other trades that we took over the last couple of weeks, you'll be able to look at, and you'll see a particular theme. Overall, on the direction, so far we've been hitting around 90%. We had a also trade on the Aussie CAD, and it was a short trade also that I think I had put up. Now this Aussie CAD trade was a particularly frustrating one for me because I took this trade late in the week, didn't post it, but I took this trade on a close right here at this close, and I put my stop above these highs thinking, look, the market probably will not retest these highs, take me out. Definitely where looking back at the trade after reviewing it, my stop should have never been there in the first place. It should have been at another fib level. But I took a chance, I was being stingy, and I put my stop there. Market went and got me and reversed in my direction. Still a lot of pips to the downside on this one also. I have a target back into the 9,800 area. So this is also another one to keep an eye on. This is the Aussie CAD. So those were the trades that we looked at. Also, we had one more video that we did on GBP JPY. If you guys remember, I did a top-down video on that. I was very bullish on that. Since then, you'll see the market has come down and tested these areas. We've made a very bullish move, right? So do expect this market to maybe pull back and fill some orders, but I still have targets in the 49s, 50s. We could extend back up into the 180s, maybe. I'll just play it day by day, but we're coming up on a long-term resistance line here. You can see this has been resistance for a long time, all the way down since we broke down. So be careful in those areas, but I'm still very bullish on the developments of GBP JPY. If I see anything good posting this week, I'll try to get some trades out early. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to see more ideas coming, and I'll see you guys later.